Hey guys, guess what I just beat? By the way, it's Diesel Boy 2, and I beat The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Wow, Nintendo did good in this game. I really enjoyed it. There were some parts of the game that were tough, but I'm not going to say I hated the game. I liked the. So I'm going to give my review of it right here, right now. And I'll go into details about what I did like and what I like for the most part, because I didn't really hate the game. So the first thing I liked was that you now could build things, and that's pretty awesome. I mean, the game begins, you don't get to build stuff right away. Like in Breath of the Wild, you didn't get to do a whole lot at the beginning of the game. But as the story progresses, you can build new vehicles. You can um, learn new builds. It's pretty cool. I liked the new abilities like the Ultra Hand, the Fuse, the um, Rewind, Recall, which is basically Rewind. It's pretty awesome. I also like that this game basically takes place after Breath of the Wild. And even they hint at this in the game. I'm not going to tell you where exactly, but it's pretty good. Another thing I liked is there's actual dungeons this time. It's still an open world game, but there's more dungeons this time. You now have three places you can go to: the sky, the depths, and the surface. Sky, you just basically, you know, look up on the sky. You get different stuff in the sky. The depths, it's basically underground, and down there is what's called gloom. And let's just say you do not want to get hit by that stuff. And then the surface is just a surface. Now, in Breath of the Wild, the towers you had to climb. This game, you get launched out of them. It's pretty cool. I did like that you could ride dragons in this game. I think you can do that in Breath of the Wild, but I never tried it. I meant to try that. The enemies were pretty cool, although some of them were kind of tough. Like there was, there's still tougher variants of enemies in this game, like in Breath of the Wild. The final bosses in this game are epic. I'm not going to tell you how the final bosses play out, but they're pretty awesome, especially the final boss. I'm telling you, the final boss was everything I expected and more. Let's go into some stuff that I didn't hate, but I didn't like as much from this game. And one of them is some of the some of the shrines are hard to get to. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. Oh, and by the way, I like how you get the Master Sword back too. That's pretty cool. Anyway, like I said, sometimes to get the shrines, you have to be higher up because sometimes you'll find a slippery surface. You find that slippery surface, you're gonna have trouble getting up it, unless you get a suit. Then there's the gloom. The gloom kind of somewhat ruins the game, but not completely. It's still good. I'd say that Tears of the Kingdom is definitely worth playing. And then there's the towers. Now, I'm not saying that the towers are bad. I'm just saying that some of the towers are guarded, or you have to do something to open them up. Again, Breath of the Wild had some pretty tough towers as well, but you could tease them. This game, you can't tease them. I mean, okay, there's a few that you can, but it's still tough. Alright, so, I mean, I really did like the fusibility. I like that it gave you the ability, the new things to work with. I thought that was pretty cool. I also think that the ending was amazing. This is coming from a guy that played Breath of the Wild for the second time all the way through. And I'd say that if you played Breath of the Wild, you should play Tears of the Kingdom. It is so heckin' good. The final boss is 10 times. It is so epic. I'm telling you, I'm not going to give this game a bad score. I think that it belongs up there with Breath of the Wild as the GOAT. It's a really good game. I'd say pick it up. It's worth the $60. I know it seems a little much, but it's still worth it. Anyway, that was my review of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Hopefully, eventually, I will be talking about Pikmin 4. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video.